Bonjour, bienvenue. Welcome to the Noscarentes review.
Knitwear ensemble, sensible boots, a collection of beaded necklaces. She smiles shyly as you take her in.
Are you one of the poets here?
Are you one of the poets here?
I just said.
A poet? No, I'm just the sub-editor.
A plucky literary aspirant,
God,
grinding
if
away
you were a real
experience in the
poet, then
hallowed
we'd
hall
be
of art.
rivals.
Adorable.
Maybe one day, when I finally figure out semicolons. But no, I'd never compete with you.
Semicolons are a bitch, though. Genuinely.
Semicolon.
The proper use of a semicolon is not taught well.
I would argue that most of English is not taught well.
But
In the
semicolons
United States
in
of
particular
America.
are like a notorious punctuation mark.
Well, you use a semicolon when you don't want to use a conjunction and a comma.
So, how can I help
That's my
you?
understanding.
I don't know if that's correct. I'd have to look it up. Genuinely, I forgot.
I've heard people speak highly of this place. What's its deal?
It's Deal. You're so contemporary. It's a poetry quarterly, small batch press, mid-tier distribution. Haya's really the person to talk to if you're looking for a mission statement. I was assigned here as part of a sponsorship grant.
Sounds constricting.
She was here as part of a sponsorship grant. Okay.
Raven.
No, I love it here. Just being exposed to poetry at all is so thrilling. And they let me edit it.
Wait, who's Haya?
The editor-in-chief. She's right over there.
Cool. Just curious.
So I see. And here.
How do I submit a poem?
You should give it to Haya. Accepting submissions is way above my station, but I can't wait to read it.
Tell me what it's like to be a sub-in.
Well, when you go onto r/subedit,
Shut up. Click the button.
Proofreading mostly. Occasionally coffee brewing, cabinet filing, and floor sweeping. Quite a bit of floor sweeping.
So more the sub than editor.
I'm happy to do it. There are so many more important things to focus on when running a magazine. I'm part of a placement program, getting young people situated with arts and cultural institutions. I'm very grateful.
We're all placed where we belong, aren't we?
Right. I'm very happy being patient.
where's the rest of the staff?
There are no more. It's just me.
Yeah, dude,
Haya
this place
over there.
can't be making a whole lot of money.
So no men
Probably
taking
just
up lead
these two.
positions?
Just a coincidence, really. We're very sympathetic to men's problems, but we also think that women's literature should be heard, so it needs more attention from us editors.
Give it the good sub-editing.
I will, and reading and filing and brewing.
That lady was cute.
Yeah.
I'd love to take her out on a nice little dinner date, see what her day's like.
Let's do a real quick save, because we are making some progress today.
The woman contemplates the spread of pages before her. She glances back over her shoulder as you approach.
Ah, I wasn't expecting anyone today. Have you come to submit?
No, you are here to dominate.
Finally!
No,
We
you are here
understand
to
me.
dominate.
Maintain your persona. Don't sabotage this opportunity.
Yes.
Yes, I'm a
I'm
poet
an
aspirant.
aspirant.
Here for the magazine.
That's right. We welcome any new and aspiring poets that can meet our quality bar.
A few questions before I decide if my material is right for this publication, if you don't mind.
Certainly. Haya Gottschlick.
Alright, just go through all of them.
How can I help?
Tell me about this review of yours.
It's a journal of contemporary poetry. Is there anything specific you'd like to know about it?
What kind of poetry do you publish?
The review is open to all
You need to
sorts.
have more
lyrics,
contempt in
ballads,
your
elegies,
voice.
obads, pastorals, paeans, even the occasional eclogue.
All of those can't be real. I've not heard of half of them.
Really?
More contempt.
That's how I
I
imagine British
suggest
people
you
sound.
do some research if you want to become a
Right,
published
but you have to have just the right
Knowing
level
the
of
frameworks
contempt.
in which one creates is paramount.
A hint of suspicion.
Is it really just the two of you?
You sound kind of smarmy when you talk, though.
Yes, because that's
We're
British
still a
people.
modest
What do you
operation,
mean?
I have to admit. For the moment, it's only myself and my sub-editor.
We keep each other company, don't we, Haya?
I'm in France. You published this whole thing yourself. Big job.
It's true. Even without full staffing, the printing presses still take up so much space.
You're her boss, basically.
Basically.
Yes, I suppose.
It's like she was suddenly thrust upon a stage.
I
All
prefer
her lines
flatter
unrehearsed.
org structure myself.
Well,
Haya made the review from nothing. She's more than just the boss here.
You always let us...
Speak up for you.
Yes, we have to
Certainly
be
not.
insufferable. Very generous of you to let your sub-editor have the big desk.
she has a lot of things to put in it. What with her triple role as custodian, janitor, and my assistant.
Oh, we're such an
That's
ass.
why she's the one who let you in. She's in charge of the doors.
Wow, you run a tight...
I do. But it's our sponsor that is responsible for assigning her those roles. I just focus on running the magazine.
Keeps her mind fully on the art, doesn't it, Haya? Just what the Trust appreciates.
It's been a great help.
What are you working on here?
Those are all drafts of our next issue. Each page is laid out, already formatted. Now the job is to decide on their sequence.
How does this place stay in business?
We're very fortunate to enjoy the support of a very small yet dedicated readership.
This is the answer she wants to give, carefully avoiding any mention of her
What about the
sponsor.
purport of your sponsor?
Yes, you're right. We received the occasional grant from the Civilization Trust too.
A shudder from your filing cabinet of memories. You've heard that before somewhere.
Success!
The Trust is a well-known front organization founded and financed by...
Or
Ding,
Score.
ding, ding. Correct.
The Empire Without Territory is the sponsor
America
of this.
America does the exact same shit.
Of course, yeah, I know, yeah, exactly. You're paying attention.
The 1950s Animal Farm that was animated in England, CIA are one of the big sponsors for it.
The Seth Rogen one?
No, 1950.
I know, I'm being a shit. I'm being a shit. But yes, this place is an empty front.
Of course it is.
This is not a real poetry review magazine. It is a front.
Well, there's only
The
two
Trust is
people here,
nothing
and
more
I
than one of
think
the
you
many
need a few
fronts for
more to do a
l'Empire sans
magazine.
territoire.
L'Empire sans toi.
Soft power, sneaky stuff.
Patrons of art, for any other sake but the art.
That's who the Civilization Trust is.
Yes, the Emter people.
She says defensively.
You
This is
can't
why we need a
move
gun.
in the art world without brushing against it. The patronage of the Trust is the sole reason for the existence of dozens of magazines, theaters, and newspapers.
So nice of the market to let us have a little art as a treat. You should run your own magazine.
I don't disagree with that, but it's simply not realistic these days. Without the Trust, there might not be a culture. At least not one you or I would recognize.
You see, you need American pop culture to have any pop culture.
I mean,
If you're
Yeah,
not if you're
everything-
not sucking Mickey Mouse's dick, what's the fucking point?
nothing existed before 1776. I'm just saying.
Nothing's existed before Mickey Mouse, obviously. You know this. Like Mickey Mouse is the only thing that fucking matters.
I mean, there wasn't a popular cartoon before Mickey Mouse called Felix the Cat that no one remembers.
Obviously, it was Steamboat Willie or bust. That's the way it is.
Who the fuck cares about
Have
Woody
you noticed
Woodpecker?
recently what passes for art out there? Twinkly L-pop foolishness, seizure-inducing cartoons, adults eroding their wits with rubbish made for the prepubescent.
You think the trust is standing in the way of a cultural apocalypse?
Let's just say that it allows for the existence of art that doesn't have to impress a teenager.
So what's the catch with the trust?
Well, I'm glad you have such generous funding.
You don't want to press her a little bit on this?
Okay, hang on. So what's the catch with the trust?
Oh, there's no catch. They're just very...
I mean, they're overbearing.
No, it's good, actually. To know someone's always over your shoulder, double-checking every word. Liberating,
Yeah, that's
in a way.
certainly sounds
This is
relaxing
definitely
to me.
not what I say while I'm like cowering in my boots at my boss.
Yes.
The sub-editor smiles over at you both, twirling her
Well.
red pen.
I'm glad you have such generous funding.
Yes, it's nice, isn't it?
The woman gives you both a little wave, a delayed smile just behind it.
So there's a very high chance that woman is not actually a sub-editor.
Dude. Yeah.
That sub-editor is an MTER operant for certain. Rank unknown.
I'll watch
I'm
my
not
words.
scared of it. Oh.
And your movements. Suddenly, you are struck by the horrible feeling that something obvious is eluding you.
What am I not seeing?
It's staring you in the face. MTER has repurposed a secluded building as a magazine office and installed advanced security. An exact match for what Heartless Man told you to look out for. It appears that this whole operation is a front for the secret jail. The prisoner must be somewhere behind that door at the back.
The Lusian man is here in this art magazine place.
Probably be easier to get him if we
There's
could,
only
you know,
one way to be certain.
force our way in there.
Go down there yourself.
With a
These
firearm
people
of
love
some
words.
kind.
Use them to find out what it will take
So,
to get them to open the door for
Can I
you.
submit a poem?
Ah, well, naturally.
I get my verses
you-
on your publication wall.
We
I'm doing the
accept
voice, come
submissions by
on.
mail or in person. Verse poetry only, and standard formatting rules apply. 12-point font, double-spaced.
Tell me about the review process.
I read it first. If the work shows any promise, we'll work together on the edits to make sure it syncs. We have room for one more in our next issue.
I'll be back once I've got my verses in order.
You are here to submit what you do not have. A conundrum, one must say.
A mock interview ruptures whatever coolness you thought you had in this moment.
Yeah, you fucking suck.
What makes a poem worthy publication?
Evidence of abundant poetic reserves. In particular, those that are unflinchingly extracted. Poetry is a natural resource. Nothing more, nothing less. Your work is to mine that resource at great personal cost, and ours is to refine it into the rarefied commodity that our readers demand.
Natural process, got it. Already in there, basically.
You have it in you, but you must be fearless in extracting it.
Can you say that so a normal person could
Absolutely not.
understand?
Poets should never dumb down her verse for the sake of being understood. It is on you to interpret the meaning.
Any favorite poet?
That is impossible for me to answer. I don't have favorite poets.
Wow, that
Only
sounds
favorite
exactly
poets.
like something a person being here for a poetry front would say.
All right, favorite poems then. Go for it.
If you're after some samples for inspiration, I recommend browsing our latest issue.
This bitch keeps dodging the
Till
question.
fields of scripture, roll through the briar, make dreams out of scars, verses from fire.
3, 3, 3.
Isn't it? I took one of LaGrace's stanzas
Oh,
and
finally,
tweaked
she
it to
says
serve
something.
as motivation for those who aspire to our pages. It's in all of our issues under the submission guidelines.
Keep that in mind. Thank you.
Keep that in
Please do.
mind. Thank you.
I'll be
What do I
back
have to do
later.
to get in the
Adieu.
back room?
Oh, you want to ask her at the back room? Just okay.
No, no,
Hello
no,
again.
no.
Adieu.
We've already aroused as much suspicion as we wanted, which is we wanted none, but clearly some has.
Oh, we gotta go make a poem real quick.
Yeah, a gun.
We gotta go back to our desk in our room to make a poem. I went the wrong way. So yeah, what do you feel about the
Yeah.
fact that that Emter is using a poetry magazine as a front?
I mean, I suspected it the second they said they had a funder. It doesn't surprise me.
Kind of true to life, isn't it?
It literally is. I said it. I gave you the real world example earlier.
This is real spy shit.
I mean, honestly, the Marvel movies are that. So
I mean, I wasn't being that facetious about Disney either. Like Disney is literally that.
yeah, they coordinate with the military on all the Marvel movies that have military shit in it.
Let's do a quick skim of that poetry magazine real quick. See if we can get any useful information out of it.
It's
The
time to
latest issue of a
inspect the
literacy
jobs on the
periodical called the
cover.
Nos Currentes Review. It's weighty, as if promising to be a
It's
tome
white,
of great import. Two
Right
greyhounds
import.
frozen in mid-gallop against a field of blue. Around them, the titles of a few major poems and contributors. There's no logical connection between any of these things. The table of contents lists dozens of names you don't recognize. Unusual for a
Cryptograms.
poetry magazine. This appears to contain a section devoted to cryptograms. That
Time to
cryptograms
talk about
page is the only
Ethereum,
one
you
worth bothering
piece of
with.
shit.
Asymmetrical grids and empty boxes. A jumble of letters listed alongside them. Every inch of the page has been used meticulously. Holocene would love this section. Cryptograms are his thing.
Capable of solving these cryptograms?
They are intended
Yeah.
for the general public. If a niche
If a
section,
nice
they should be
section.
way below the level of cryptography you encounter in theatre. Though you are yet to solve a single cipher since you've returned, you may be a little rusty. No need to waste time on anything that doesn't directly help with your assignment. You can't start doing cryptograms for fun. You turn the magazine back to its cover.
Flip randomly.
You alight on a double-page spread of poems. The first is about an ungrown hawthorn tree. Another tries to force razor to rhyme with demi-semi-quaver, while one is simply blank, a non-poem.
Did you
What?
ever submit a blank page as a poem, Andre? It's about art.
This only serves the people as an example of the mediocrity they should avoid.
No, that's just bullshit.
What's
No,
a non-poem?
Fuck that.
Despite containing no words, the non-poem comes with extensive footnotes. It's claimed that a non-poem draws attention to our need for poetry by forcing us to embrace its non-existence.
I'm doing that
Desire
right
from
now.
absence.
So fuck
Maybe
you.
that's why you were taken out of action for 5 years. The non-Herschel highlights the need for the real Herschel.
I could do so much better than this.
Oh,
Easy to
easily.
say when you've never even tried to write a poem yourself.
There must be some picture photographs or something.
Nothing so
Nope.
vulgar. Just more fastidious arrangements of words, all without illustration. Bars and bars of it. The literariness of the magazine really comes through. Focusing on the relentless black on white of the pages make your eyes strain
Oh
with effort.
no!
How many
It's
pages are
fatigued
there?
you!
It is no longer a magazine you look at, but a blurry carousel of monochromatic scenes. You turn the magazine back to its cover.
Turn to the back.
For interest in obtaining a subscription,
Sleep is available
to
now.
purchase in bulk, or to make a submission, please write care of H.
See,
Gottschlich.
I know that's because there's been enough time between our last rest and now. But it is very funny that we get a poetry magazine and the option becomes Sleep is available now. That is very funny. That is extremely good timing.
A gold embossed logo type at the bottom of the page. Unfortunately, part of it is smeared during the printing process. It is only possible to make out the words made, thanks, and trust. Must be the acknowledgement that the civilization trust demands
That
from
is
the
incredibly
products it
well timed.
funds.
Sleep is
Claw
now
marks left
available.
behind by the vulture of capital.
Yeah, put a magazine away. You can't. Time to write
Let's
a
try to lower our
poem.
fatigue a little bit.
Time to write a poem with a bottle of ketchup and some ether.
Let's drink some coffee.
Yeah. Made
Soup.
from grains grown in the... Oh, well. I'm not reading that now. Don't you want to put your gloves back on?
Oh, I probably should put gloves back on, yeah.
Yeah, so you can stand out and look odd to all those involved. I'd put the one on the left on, since that doesn't subtract from anything.
The elegant black gloves.
Yeah. It's time to run a phone,
return to
because
the
you
desk.
can't.
Everything is right where you left it, including the pack of Suprema 100s.
No, let's write a poem.
Let's at least try this check one more time.
No.
Failure.
This time, you have. Then it jerks back, as if the red
Right.
cover is made of searing
Time to
metal.
examine. We've read. We go right through you, Dave.
Let's write a poem from the heart.
Wait, you didn't exert.
Failure!
You can't force real poetry. It just sort of happens. So why don't you hang around for a while?
Firstly, gaze out the window with poetic intent.
You look out the smudged glass towards the bazaar, the canal, the
Less
unfinished pylon.
popular.
Unfortunately, none of it evokes any particular feelings in you.
Uno, fortunately. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
Wait, is it working?
Objectively, no.
Guys had it.
Forget this urban melancholy shit. There's gotta be another way.
The creeping sensation that you were supposed to pick up on something that eluded you gnaws at the back of your skull. No need to overthink this. This task doesn't require actual poetic talent, only the skillful mimicry that is your stock and trade.
So you can write a poem,
Manufacturer.
poem from the heart, or we could bullshit a poem,
Yes.
Andre.
Yes. Yes. Please.
I'm just
Exert.
gonna use points for this one since we have so many of them. If we do fail.
No, just exit. Exit.
Well, my fatigue is fortunately at the breaking point.
Come on. Yes. Push the pedal of the metal. Let's fucking go. Oh. Dick.
You have been trained to identify and dismantle the enemy's rhetoric. Their poetry is only the most rarefied instance of this.
I immersed the enemy in my sleep.
Demonstrably untrue. You can barely
Oh, look what
impersonate the
happened.
act of sleeping.
It happened anyway.
You're right. Deploy all your instruments of rhetorical manipulation.
Everything is a metaphor for
Yes.
me.
All bourgeois high art is
Long
solipsistic by
words.
definition. What
The
else?
middle class loves long words.
A polysyllabic
Yes,
train
you
wreck
do.
agglutinates across the page.
A polysyllabic train wreck agglutinates.
Good, good.
Classifieds.
What else?
I think we're
Probably
done.
cool. Going
The
back to
text before
oh.
you reads more like parody than poetry.
Yeah, you fucking
You turn away
suck.
from the desk.
Poetry mediocre. You suck. You fucking suck at poems.
Well, we're out of fatigue reducing medicine.
Looks like you can't write a poem to save your fucking life.
You return to the desk. Everything is right where you left it, including the pack of Suprema 100s.
Sock importer cover. Success!
Your target has already given you a clue. Poetry is an extractive enterprise.
She wants to see blood on the page.
Almost. What she wants is the simulation of violence, glimpsed through the one-way mirror of form and craft. What you require is a sacrificial persona, a proxy for yourself that will allow you to perform the necessary procedures without risking actual spiritual harm.
A simple sock importer with a startlingly rich inner life.
With cold precision, you extrude lines onto the page and then subject them to the most meticulous stylistic torments. In no time, it is finished.
But is it good?
It's exactly
No.
what it needs to be. Finely engineered, meticulously polished, a flawless vessel containing nothing. You tuck your cynical verses away. You turn away from the desk.
I wonder how they'll react to the shittier one.
I'm gonna put a point into nerve. Try this. We'll have to check again real quick.
You return to the desk.
Yeah,
Everything
why
is right
not?
where
Let's
you
put it
left
all into writing poems,
including the pack of
baby.
Suprema
Well, no, the poems.
100s.
The poem is a poetry's check. This is for reading our service history.
Oh.
In just a few words, the worst failure of your life is reduced to bureaucratic shorthand. Previous assignment, Portofino 88 to 91. Network, whole sick crew. Operants, Cascade. Assets,
What was suited by reading my history for?
obvious. The Opera wanted him to know what sort of spy he'd be working with. A secret the Opera has elected to keep from itself.
Which one is tempo?
Impossible to tell. The redactions are very heavy.
Read the latest entry.
Most recent assignment, Novessa, 91 to present. Satellite Facility B. Status inactive. The folder shuts itself with a tiny sigh. Whoa, whoa. The darkest secrets. You can't just leave them out like this.
Do you want to leave the secret dossier, the dossier there, burn it, or eat it?
Burn it.
You crumple the pages up and set them on fire in the waste paper basket. As the flame consumes them, the pages cowl like a black lotus flower closing itself.
Do you want to try to make a genuine poem?
Yeah.
All right. We made a genuine poem.
You plunge
Okay.
deep into the mirror of your past. A gust of wind knifes through you. Operant Holocene turns to you while walking through a street shadowed by soaring tenements.
Cascade, do you think you carry all your past lives with you? Or must the same life be broken and reassembled time after time?
I told him to get to focus on the target. No need to get morbid.
I often think a controlled suicide under a litany of psychoactive substances might be illuminating. The shape memory of a life versus a million deaths in a single soul.
What are we doing in that street again?
A Lusian asset had sent a series of cryptograms for you to decode his whereabouts. The man was almost comically paranoid. Later, you found him dead, symbols slashed into every part of him. Holocene's words haunt the air, a hypothetical that perhaps he would soon after be tempted to answer in the flesh, along with the rest of your crew. No. This file was supposed to be destroyed. Don't bring it back.
Any thoughts on which how you feel about this, Andre? Or how we
I
feel?
won't apologize. 3.
You're dimly aware of words being committed to paper as more memories crash the windows of your mind.
Why would anyone do this to themselves on a regular basis?
The past unspools itself. You're merely its servant at the wrist.
The terrible fate of all spies, Cascade. Powerless to change the prophecy, yet endlessly free to decipher its runes. Much like death itself. A prophecy and its runes before a human race of spies.
It is done. The page is filled. All that's left is the dull bruise of guilt and the loose memory blowing around you like a slow storm.
But is it good?
The raw materials are pristine. Any stylistic refinement needed is the editor's literal job. So technically, no.
That was awful. Think I'll try again someday.
Believe it or not, there are people who do this for free. You turn away from the desk.
Now,
Yay.
since sleep is available, you might want to use it to get these conditions down.
Yeah.
The bed welcomes you for a soft slumber.
But we are going to turn in that poem first thing in the afternoon, I guess, because technically it's not
The
morning.
stillness of the room quietens your mind as you settle down.
Yes, it is. Well, no, it's the middle of the night. We can also ask the doctor sometime if we want to get some melatonin to get a better sleep. And that actually makes us reduce our damage even further. But we are groggy for the first couple hours after waking up.
Huh. Lightweight.
All right, let's see. Now the question is, do we hand her our genuine prose or
Yeah.
the bullshit?
No. Give her the best shit we got.
All right, let's show her our heart and soul as a duelist.
Mm-hmm.
I summon my blue eyes white dragon.
You know we have a different name for that creature in our friend group.
The intercom glints in the shadows.
Blue eyes, white
Nothing
supremacists.
happens. The lights are off. There's nobody to answer at night.
I
The
guess we have to wait till the
revealed
morning. The actual morning.
Aww.
Let's see what we can do to pass our time until then, I guess. Any side quests? I guess we could try stealing Dr. Gonza's thing from Dr. Hugo.
Yes, let's do it.
Wait, hold on. This game allows for fast travel, right? Oh, wow. I am outside. What do you mean?
Doesn't look it to me.
Okay.
Says the
I
game.
don't know why it has that warning there because we can travel anyway. Weird.
A watertight marine door bars you. A small placard
Well,
above the entryway reads,
I think we should
Community
click
Care
the lock.
Clinic, open 4 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Begging for a break-in.
Perhaps
Whoa,
you've
whoa,
been
whoa.
waiting for your
I
arrival.
was taking a closer look.
Put out that particular welcome mat. An invitation is always implied for those who know how to spot it. At the midpoint of the door is a 3-point full stainless steel lock.
Can it be picked?
Only by someone with specialized knowledge of heavy-duty seacraft doors and their mechanisms. The hull of the boat looks solid as the door. However, around the corner, on the stern side, you notice a window, slightly ajar. The walls have been broken.
8% chance.
The frame is solid, the hinges well oiled and free of rust. Perhaps a subtler approach is best.
Wanna try it?
Uh,
8% chance.
I just want to see what the exit would be, just for laughs.
20%.
1 out of every 5 attempts, we would be able to do it
Let's try it.
if we exerted.
Oh my god!
Just another sly break-in. Flashlight between
Perfect
our teeth.
roll!
All the
Natural
old school
12!
gang egging us on. I still hear the screams from when it looked like we might fall.
I'll be real with you, Andre. I was not expecting that.
Me
You climb
either.
up to the window frame and peer inside.
I through the window gap like you used to.
Smooth. If all our friends had been around to see that, they'd think we were so sick.
Still got it.
The second you land on the other side, a muscle somewhere in the meat of your hip immediately twinges.
You're old.
A ladder reaches towards the upper floor, creaking as the boat rocks gently. You head on up, careful not to alert anybody who might be on board.
The fuck?
You made it. The thing in the bed stares with vacant intensity. Slowly, details emerge. A molded jawline, curved torso, and multi-jointed limbs.
What is that?
A medical dummy, left out on the bed, propped up against the pillows. A tag dangles from its wrist.
What's
Yeah,
it
tag.
doing here?
The dummy seems posed with some kind of intention.
Whose room is this?
Clues are spread out in all directions with you at the center. Space exploration memorabilia, cotton jackets on hooks, old radios. Dr. Hugo does not come in here often. Only the dummy sleeps here now.
Does the dummy belong here?
It has been placed carefully. Some amount of love has gone into it. The dummy continues to hold its pose, undisturbed. Printed words, property of Dr. Gonza, and scribbled right under, to myself, for when I'm not myself. Gonza's so-called personal effects, without a doubt.
Time to reunite you with your owner.
The dummy sits still, head in a comfortable enough position. He looks at home here, almost reluctant to leave.
Take it. Take
It
the damn
stares
thing.
back at you,
Let's look at it.
unmoving.
Look into its eyes.
Made of glass, pale blue, wet-looking. Each is flecked with tiny artificial veins. Money has been sunk into this, and time, and a certain kind of obsession.
Wait for it.
Minutes pass. The houseboat gently sways. Specks of dust gather on the objects around you. Your joints begin to ache. The dummy doesn't move. A silicon oval, unframed. Shadows reveal the protrusions of nose, eyelids, mouth. Before you lies something that resembles a human face. But whose?
No one.
If that is true, there was likely an original model, a person whose face was used as the template for the one looking back at you, completely still.
Is it me?
The template before you is just that, a template. But as you stare at the dummy, you find you are able to transfer your own features onto it. Before you, a perfect copy of yourself, except it's naked, not breathing, and has nothing behind its eyes.
Could
A
you just
shutter
pick the
comes
damn
down on
thing
the
up
world.
and let us leave?
You pull
All
focus.
right.
The empty bed is sadder than when it was occupied, somehow.
You just put it in your pocket? Okay.
Don't you just put metal clubs in your pocket?
My pockets aren't that big.
Skill issue, I guess.
Okay. I mean, you know, physical space. laws of physics. I guess that's a
Some
skill
people
issue
have
nowadays.
guns, some people have very deep pockets, you know? It is what it is. People have their own talents. Anyway, let's see what Gonz has to say for himself.
He's still gonna think you're a Fed.
Probably. That's the
Oh,
wrong way.
definitely.
Maybe he'll kill himself this time.
Bored?
We already met.
What do you want?
I got your personal effects stock.
Metaganza. I'll have to hose him down after whatever that swine Hugo Abe has done to him. But it doesn't matter. He's home.
Wait, you called that thing Metagonza?
Shut the fuck up.
The doctor eagerly reaches for the wiretapped medical dummy and stares lovingly into its eyes.
I did your favor. What have you got for me?
Next time you should get the payment up front. I could fuck you over, you know. Most in my profession would. Here, let me know if you need more. Store's open.
Pocket cocaine?
Yeah. What? You thought this guy was gonna give you something legal?
Is your meta meant to resemble someone?
That is a trick question. Can't you tell?
It's me, isn't it?
You! Why would it be based on you? Your gene pool must be full of parasitic alveolactates. No way you turn out as perfect as Metagonza.
You really called him that? I thought I was having a stroke before.
Yes, he's my sister. Made to look like me in every way.
But he has breasts.
He's going through a phase. Anyway, he's tired now and needs to rest. Are we done?
The site of some kind of humanitarian catastrophe. The surface of Gonza's desk is buried under unopened envelopes, pill bottles, loose syringes, and pens. Atop the pile sits a child's drawing of a two-headed horse and a crumpled note with a few scrawled phone numbers. The doctor's twitching, though watchful eye inspects you as you scan his mess. A blighted rat guarding its bones. The doctor drums his fingers on the desk.
Well, let's see what the pocket cocaine does. Oh, it dramatically reduces fatigue.
And increases anxiety.
What does status gain all business mean? I don't know if I want to
Well,
know.
look, I can look that up.
Well, if you ever need the
What was it
anxiety
called?
reduction, we'll know to
No, what was the status effect called?
all business.
The sour scent of urine surrounds the vending machine. No one would notice or care around here if you were to help yourself to its monetary take-ins. It's not been long since you broke into one of the... Overdo this, and you risk a note that reads kleptomaniacal tendencies in your personnel file.
Fine.
The refreshments remain
Everything that's popping up for zero parades is not helpful.
Yeah, I noticed
cannot
that when looking
find-
for stuff for this game myself. There is a way to pass time, though. We could literally work a side hustle at the bar if we wanted to. Though if we do, it'll turn off our ability to break into vending machines for 12 hours.
Mm,
Nothing here.
Is there no? There's no other way to pass the time, is there?
You could probably buy a book. Trying to think about what we could do to pass time right now.
Well, we could try to build the gun, right?
Let's see. Need a coin, hard plastic, and a can. I remember there was also that check, at the top of the tower we could look into as well.
A stray cat hops soundlessly
The
over
check
a
to
nearby
contemplate our
wall.
our failures.
Your double turns to you.
Cascade.
That sounds like a great way to raise our
Past is here
anxiety
again.
or delirium.
This time in the
Or
guise of your
fatigue.
former double, walking down the back ways with you one night half a decade ago.
I'm not saying it's likely, Cascade, only that the possibility can't be dismissed out of hand.
I don't think cats are running their own intelligence operation, Holocene.
Point 1, nocturnality. Point 2, X-ray sight.
The second point is not a point.
Spoken like someone who's never locked eyes with a cat through a wall.
Why, who would they be working for, Holocene?
For no one, Cascade. That is precisely the point. They have their own methods, their own strategic objectives, unaligned with any known power.
He's talking about cats, by the way.
iPod. I have to knock
And,
this
I fear,
glass
devious
bowl off
and
the
at
counter.
odds with our own.
Your double continues walking, his hands clasped behind his back and his
Solid
gaze
snake cat,
restless,
knocking
darting
shit
around
off
the
the
scene,
counters.
taking in
For no one
everything,
but himself.
absolutely everything.
You were hard to hear for a few seconds.
Oh, I was? Well, I'm over on the other side of the room. I'm
That
just
would be why.
doing some quick shit.
You step in, you step away.
Just set some stuff up in here.
Gotcha.
And trying to keep my ass from hurting.
Yeah, I know how that feels sometimes, especially like sitting over a stream for several hours. Oh yeah, I think I gotta go down here. Yeah, this is the right way to the tower. To contemplate our failures.
That really looks like a bottle of fucking ketchup. Or vinegar.
I see where you're coming from, honestly.
It looks like either one of those, but I would never think it's a beverage.
It'll reduce our anxiety if we drink it.
I mean, alcohol can have that effect,
But it
It
makes
is
you more
technically-
delirious.
well, yeah, it's a depressant.
Quite the commotion down there.
So it
That
slows
man in the
everything
garish
down.
coat was no friend, I take it.
No, and thanks for warning me about him.
Of course. Please, have a seat.
Oh, you're going to be doing what Catholics do on a regular basis.
Exactly. Hey!
Some questions
Yeah,
don't
it's not
require
hard.
thought, but the
Once
opposite.
you've done it enough times.
Quiet the conscious mind, and the answer comes naturally.
I get it. I know the reason why.
Fantastic. What is it?
I stole a glimpse behind the curtain of reality. Great powers wanted me silenced.
You opened your inner eye and found the universe staring right back at you. What
This all
horrors
sounds
would
like
visit upon
bullshit to
you?
me.
Now it knows that you see its strings. The pylon man turns his head, ever so slightly.
I unlocked strange powers. Using them is a great responsibility.
You hold yourself back because you fear retribution.
One day I
or
came
your
into
own
strange,
incompetence.
fantastical powers, and
Either
when I
way,
hold my
interesting.
sword aloft and I say, by the power of
I believe your
Grayskull.
question requires more time and experience than you've committed to it thus far. Not a criticism, simply an observation.
Do you think it might be interesting to me?
Depends on your definition of interest.
No.
Perhaps.
Well, that spent about an hour of our time.
That is literally the He-Man opening, is he says
Oh,
secret
chain cutters.
fantastical. Oh, those will always be helpful.
Yeah, we can now open the shortcut to the bootleg bazaar.
We can also open any locker we come into contact with.
You better believe it. You know, I didn't know they were there, actually. I didn't get them at all my first time I played through this game. I never got the chain cutters.
Huh.
So I have learned something new today.
So at my high school, they'd regularly use bolt cutters to open people's lockers.
Wouldn't that
Sometimes
destroy
it
the
was
lock?
because they... Yeah, of course.
Isn't the school paying for the lock though? Don't they just have the code?
No. So here's how it works.
The gate stands before you, still locked.
Students bring the locks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not built-in combination lockers. They're lockers with
Take
just a
the
hole
chain between the
on
beak
the
of
door,
our tool
and then
and
you have
crunch
your
it
lock.
dead.
Be with one with the key or one with the combination. I used one with the key because I didn't like fucking up on the combination. Then
It
you have
took
to
me a
spin it
while when
all
I was a
over.
kid to figure out how to use my locker, like my locker combination, like dialing it in. That took me like a hot minute.
I mean, I've had a few where I've done it. It's just the key was a lot easier.
Yeah.
Now you do run the
chain
risk.
resists, trembles, then collapses in a jangling heap at your feet.
When
Regards
you
from
use
the
a
gang.
key.
The metal creaks and gives way.
Okay.
The chain lies bleeding out on the cobblestones.
Let's finish this up real quick.
In another life, it would have been a serpent.
All right, now.
Now, the risk you run with having a key-based lock is some assholes can put gum into the lock mechanism, making it impossible to put the key in, which is another thing that happened to a couple of people. So it's just bad. No matter what you choose, it's bad.
Iron Petal 4 was playing on the television. Our heroine finally had Johnny Chasm at her mercy on the peak of Mount Ra. Carolina's foot bumped yours under the blanket.
She's going to destroy him.
This part rips.
Johnny Chasm howls as Iron Petal's small fist punches through his ribcage, grabs heart and yanks.
Oh, that's vile.
Wait a minute, we know somebody named that.
Carolina's
Isn't
one
that
of
a
the old sick crew.
Oh, so is this a flashback though?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, I don't see
Beyond
anyone that looks like that.
Study this. The way of Iron Petal is the path of righteousness and kicking ass.
Sounds kind of like the Way of Cascade. And you say there are 7 of these movies?
After that, she'd call any time she found an ancient tape, a bootleg disc, a midnight screening. She saw Iron Petal and thought of you.
That sounds like a person you definitely had some form of romantic relationship with.
Or a friendship. It can be platonic.
No. I think it went a little farther.
The screen flickers.
Did you know water covers approximately 63% of the world, but the sky covers 100%?
Obviously.
What fucking arms
Wrong.
shit is
The
that?
sky is only 98% sky. The other 2% is used to cover up the fact that they replaced the moon 4 times.
Oh, this is one of those fucking conspiracy theorist chuds, Andre.
On screen, there appears a man with a paper bag over his head. He gesticulates wildly.
But they don't want you to know that. That's why they're coming for me. But not before I tell you the truth.
The screen warps and color shifts. Between clips of the bagman talking, a phone number flashes urgently. You jot down the digits as bagman watches on.
Who and what is this?
I am Subcommandante Bagman, and this is the reality situation. No breaks, no filters, no cowards.
Who gave him that rank?
This is a war, and I don't take orders from
I
anyone,
was coming to look
especially not
in
reality.
30 minutes. Did she go out? Alright, thank you. How was
This
the
man's a
movie?
lunatic.
The moon is a projection beamed from the seafloor by machines.
The sounds from the...
Wait, was I muted?
No, you were not.
Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez.
It's fine.
I thought I was the whole time. Oh my god.
I mean, you only have
they-
like 30 minutes
they
left,
dro-
so you're good. You're good. It's fine.
They dropped the dog off, so... Well, no, first I thought I was muted the whole time I was trying to talk. And then I looked back, and then I clicked, and then it was like, no, now you were muted. And I was like, oh, man, I fucking real out of it, man.
You hold the photograph in
This
your
week was a pain in the
hands.
ass
Beneath the
for me.
smudges and creases. The whole sick crew. Together in person for one night only. In the center, you. Their lead
Yeah,
and
you.
birthday girl.
And birthday gal.
It wasn't actually your birthday. You just said it was.
But for all they knew, it might have been.
One more lie for the lie pile. No banner with your name, no funny hats, no cake. A cluster of faces packed into a corner booth of the fogged mirror. Each familiar to you, but not to each other.
There was nothing special about that night. Everything looks meaningful when you look at it in retrospect.
At the very least, it was something that never occurred again. And per the standards of stagecraft, should never have occurred in the first instance. There's Tempo, off the drink and vocal about it. He's still the loudest and most aggressive person in the room on just a soda and lime. Far left, a frame built for violence. Bulbous, glistening skull shaved bare every morning.
I don't know if he managed to stay off the drink.
People like Tempo move through life telling themselves the devil is in the source. Until they get off it. Only then do they realise it's inside them. Next to you, Ramses is warm silence. Not
King
even a laugh.
Ramses!
It's hard to tell whether
The
to
man
the
of gods,
music
the man of
or
gods.
to the conversation. Carolina stirs her drink. A gin drink like she imagined you would be drinking. Massive beard, prematurely greying. Eyes shot bloody if he were ever to take those reflective sunglasses off, even in the dead of night.
It's dark, and he's wearing sunglasses.
We're on a mission from
Ramsey
dead.
smokes inside, indifferent to laws and customs. Carolina has actually gone and bought you a gift. She says they remind her of you. You still have them, in fact, on your feet, right now. To your other side, Vespar keeps disappearing and reappearing with two small glasses of schnapps at once. The second one he calls his
Yeah, Vespar was a known
insurance
alias of
policy.
Glucto shit from Star Wars.
Vespar in this game is he is someone who used to be a cop before he became a spy. He still keeps the cop.
He fought-
He still is officially a cop, you know, for cover purposes, but he's now a spy.
He
Not that
did
it
fight in
made
at least
any
one of the
difference
Star
in the
Wars.
end. Even though she's just arrived, Esty looks ready to leave. That she's even come at all is a sign of respect. Older than anyone else there by at least 10 years. Small eyes in a smaller frame. Looking out from her corner with cold intelligence.
Who's the jerk with the book
Even
in
now,
front
the
of his
sight of her
face?
brings up
Holocene.
difficult feelings in you.
He's photophobic.
Holocene arrives last, thinking it's only going to
He
be
probably
the
thinks he's
both
gonna
of
take his
you.
soul.
He goes pale when he sees your entire network gathered in one place. He's appalled by your sentimental fallacy and threatens to report you to your controller.
Lita would have reamed me, but I've been reamed before.
Compared to what comes later, this little gathering is almost excusable.
And someone offered to take our photo.
The last thing any network should think of.
It was a good time.
And somehow, despite everything that comes after, it feels good to let yourself remember. It disappears back in your pocket.
Okay.
Pocket.
And you got to put it.
I think we're gonna have to work an actual job.
What?